Check 1, 2, 3. And we are back for the second innings between the Heritage Tigers and the SKP Eagles. 57.
So here we have the man of the match from the first game, Pranav Jatia, presented by Vishal. Very well played, PJ. There's a medal as well. Let's have a word also, PJ. Very well played.
And the Tigers off to a flyer, a cracker of a boundary through the covers region. Deepak Pachawat frees his arms. And 4 runs of the first ball. So we are here for the second innings. The matches are being played in tandem, 50 ball matches between the Heritage Tigers and SKP Eagles. Akash Agarwal opening the bowling with his left-handed left arm seamer. So 4 runs of the first ball. Deepak Khitawat. "53 runs required now of the next 49. Akash Agarwal. And that's a much better one, straighter line. Deepak Pachawat not getting much room there. A very, very interesting format here. The whole innings is divided into 10 overs of 5 balls each, with a bowler allowed to bowl 10 balls in a row. Again, Akash Agarwal, great delivery here, and dropped there at covers by Kavin. Akash would be disappointed. He's usually a very good fielder, but there's a lot of dew here and the ball is slipping away. Let's see that again. Akash to Deepak, and that comes in slightly, plays it in the air, and a low catch for Kavin, who grasses it. And now we have a lefty to a lefty, Abadya Junwala taking strike. Akash Agarwal now will be bowling to Abadya. Can he do the magic with his ball, with his white ball? "52 required of 47. 5 runs coming off the first 3. Akash Agarwal to Abadya. Shortish delivery, played on the onside, 1 run taken. That gets Deepak Pachawat back on strike. Heritage Tigers owned by Sailesh Arya, and SKP Eagles owned by Ankit Patni, who's keeping wickets. Akash Agarwal. Oh, beautiful delivery, came in sharply, not giving much room there to Deepak Pachawat. And just the 1 run, and that will be the end of the first 5 balls. It's 7 for no loss. And here the captain has the option to either continue with Akash or to get a new bowler. And even the side changes after completion of 10 balls. So seems like Kavin Doshi will be coming in to bowl. No, the change in bowling is now to Wasim Aziz. Wasim Aziz to bowl the next 5 balls. He played 75 matches, taken 43 wickets with the best for 3 for 7, which was included a hat trick for his franchise team Lagan Lions in the CCFC T10. Wasim bowling with his jacket on. That should be interesting. And outside the off stump, and a wide signaled. That ball landed and seamed away. Wasim to Abadhya. Played late and played well into the deep point region. Fielded there by Aditya Bagadia. His left hand, right hand batting combination will make it difficult for the Eagles to they'll have to change their field placements after every delivery or after every run. Wasim. Full toss this time and hit down the ground and fielded there by Yusuf Chisti, but the batsmen come back for 2. Abadhya coming back for the second, and that's 11 for no loss now in 7 balls for the Tigers. They require 46 or 43. Ankit Patni will have to try something innovative here. Wasim Aziz. He's got a nice comfortable run up. Full pitch delivery high up in the air. Will this be taken? And it is. No mistake here. And Mayank Elani completes a simple catch. And well taken there. Wasim Aziz amongst the wickets here in this tournament. Deepak Bachawar trying to make room, but only hits it high up in the air. And he's dismissed for 8 of 5 balls, of rather 6 balls. There's 11 for 1 now, and Wasim Aziz picks up his first wicket and taking his tournament tally up. He is amongst the highest wicket takers in the tournament. So Akshat Motwani is the new batsman. So Wasim Aziz is the highest wicket taker with 5, and now this is the 6th wicket he's taken. Akshat Motwani and Abadhya Junwala in the middle for the Tigers. They don't have a very big total to chase, but they have to just keep their nerves, keep their calm. Akshat Motwani. Ankit Patni standing up to Wasim. He's got 2 balls to go. Well bowled, and that was seeming. Just a dot ball there. Last ball. Well bowled on the stumps and just played away towards deep point. Just will be a single. Akshat will retain the strike, and that's the end of the over. End of 10 balls is 12 for 1. Heritage requires 45 or 40. What a beautiful moonshot we have there. So Kavin Doshi coming into bowl here.
क्या चल रहा है? क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट। बताना तेरा सीक्रेट। 100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं, स्मूथ लाइक बटर। ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
And we are back. Kavin Doshi with the ball to Akshat Motwani. Outside the off stump, but that was very, very close to the wide line, and umpire not giving any room there. No margin of error, and wide declared. So another extra run being conceded here. And joining me in the commentary box is the great Liam Bain, master commentator, entertainer, and cricketer. Kavin Doshi steaming in. Beautiful delivery, pitched up, or almost a full toss, and deftly guided away. Just a one, just the single. And Abadya comes on strike. Abadya, if you notice, takes a lot of time in between balls. He will take his gloves off. He will wear them again. And it can be pretty frustrating at times if you're a slow bowler waiting for the batsman to prepare for every delivery. In fact, I checked with him once why he does that. He says, I have very, very sweaty palms. And that's the reason I want to keep my gloves fresh. So, Kavin here. Kavin among the better cricketers in the circuit. Plays for the Lousy Institute in the Inter Club. Young boy. Full toss and goes under his hands for a return catch. Over to you, Liam.
Hello. Thanks, Abhinav. Great insight about Abadya. Why he keeps taking the gloves off. And that's the interesting part. We're all friends and we keep playing against each other, with each other. So we know a few of the secrets. And that is going down leg. Nicely bowled by Kavin. This is your team as well, SKP Eagles. They're missing your 10 balls today.
Yes, absolutely. I was raring to play, but I've injured myself, pulled my calf muscle. So I'm sitting out and enjoying with you in the com box. Kavin outside the off stump, again wide. He should try and bowl a bit closer to the stumps. He's bending a bit too much on the left, which is spraying the ball outside the off stump. Yusuf Chisti on our screen. He's not had a very remarkable tournament with the bat, but ever present on the field. Fantastic fielder. And his words of wisdom always help the rest of the young teammates. Kavin. And goes, that's bad fielding there by Lok Jain, and goes away for a boundary. The captain's not too happy. Ankit Patni is disappointed by the look of it. That should have been stopped. He should have just got down a bit earlier. But it's easy to say sitting out there. With age, your reflexes are not the best. The format of the tournament is such that there's a squad of 17 that every franchise has, and every player must play 2 matches. So you are by default selected for matches, even if you may not be among the best 11. But that's the nature of the format, and the idea is to make it more inclusive, to get more and more people a chance. Well played there.
Absolutely, great to see so many different players from different clubs, all under the same franchise. 15 balls bowled, 20 on the board for the Heritage Tigers. Decent start. What is the mood like in the SKP Eagles camp coming into this particular matchup?
Well, we were second on the pecking order. We were second in the ranking of as per the net run rate. And of course, we would like to qualify among the top 2, so you get a better chance to reach the finals. Change in bowling here, Mayank Ehlani coming in. Mayank has played a lot of his cricket in Australia. Currently, he is representing the Calcutta Punjab club, and through that, he's got selected for this tournament for the SKP Eagles.
Something which is very nice to see. In fact, both these teams, the SKP Eagles and the Heritage Tigers, these are 2 franchises that we've seen in other tournaments as well. So that is something like how we've seen in the IPL, different franchises play in different tournaments across the country. We're getting franchises like these playing in, say, Indo cricket tournaments, other club tournaments. That is great to see in the circuit.
I think the essence to that is the passion of the owners. So we have 2 passionate owners in Shailesh Arya and Ankit Patni. I just mentioned them a bit earlier to our viewers. And Ankit is keeping stumps and captaining the side and owning and running the franchise. It's never easy to wear 3 hats and to focus on your own game.
That's why he's wearing a cap underneath the helmet. Extra hats, extra helmets, everything.
Yeah. So Mayank, first ball lofted in the air to mid-on. Wasim Aziz feels that. So Ankit has been playing regular cricket for many years. He's fondly called as Robin, and he had a very terrible injury while keeping stumps, and this is the reason why he always wears a helmet. He had a pretty nasty blow to his face, and which prevented him from playing cricket for almost 6 to 7 months. It was quite a bad one, and I think he learned his lesson, and he's never left the helmet after that.
Definitely, I agree. Especially on a bouncy surface like this, you're not too sure what's happening. I think all of the wicketkeepers should be wearing the helmets. Yesterday, there was a game where there was a bit of extra bounce, and I basically pleaded with the wicketkeeper. He couldn't hear me, but I pleaded with him to wear the helmet because any sort of thing can happen. The bail can hit you as well. Got to be careful. Here's Abadia, plays it away.
Bowled there. I'm so sorry. Well bowled there. Pitched very much away from the batsman, turned away. I think it's a pleasure for an off-spinner, right-hand off-spinner, to bowl to a left-handed batsman.
So you like bowling to me?
I love it. In fact, I bowled a spell of 3 overs continuously to Ashwin Sharma and Shiva Maroda, both left-handers, and I really enjoyed it. I was bowling on one foot, limping in bowling. Mayank again lofted this time, full toss, and played away towards deep point. The sweeper position, Akash Agarwal feels it there. Just the 1 run. So I think the good thing here is that the Eagles haven't let Heritage run away with the game. They've kept them under control. 23 of 18 so far, 34 required in 32. So the idea is to keep the required run rate above 1 run a ball, because the moment it goes below that, it becomes easier for the batting team.
Definitely, and as long as you are within that particular margin, anything can happen. But there comes on the
Steps out
wicket
this time, and sorry.
Stepping out and Ankit almost getting a stumping opportunity. This is good bowling from Mayank. Final ball of this particular set of 5 deliveries. Abadia comes down the wicket, smashes it over the boundary. Huge hit. And that's what he's all about.
That's a very, very bad ball. No need to bowl that. And whatever good work he's done through the over is undone with that. I don't know what he was trying there. And probably a bit of extra moisture on the ball makes him release it a bit early and loses control and gives a dolly to the batsman, who plays a typical tennis shot, if I can say. But they're a very good tennis player, and he smashes that outside the ground for 6 runs. And now the Heritage Tigers are actually ahead. They're 29 for 1 in 20 balls, 28 required of 30, and there's a change in bowling. Jayajit Jaiswal comes into bowl. It was a pretty decent over. Only 3 runs of the first 4 balls, and Mayank had to only keep it down.
Akshat was very good with the ball. Picked up Yusuf and Wasim. Now he's facing JJ.
Jayajit has very interesting bowling action. If you see the way he releases the ball, it looks as if he's playing darts.
Well, he can play any sport. Played a bit of darts as well. And Akshat plays that away. All they need is a few singles. We saw Cosmic Warriors leaving it pretty late, so Heritage Tigers won't want to do that. Net run rate will be very important, especially when it comes to finishing first or second.
Abadya again taking time with his gloves. Today's matches are being played in tandem to save time, because we're already running way behind schedule on most days. And Jayajit setting his field for the left-handed batsman. In fact, I love bowling over the stumps to a left-handed batsman. I don't want to give him any room, cramp him for space, and not pitch the ball up. In this circuit, very few players actually are good on the onside. Oh, that's a bad one there. What was he trying? That was like a slingshot bowling action.
I think that's a very good point you make, because apart from a few of the maybe the divisional players, nicely played by Abadya, there's not too much. Many players are not too strong on the leg side with the flicks, so maybe the sweeps straight down the ground they definitely are.
Misfielding there, and that's not done. And what is he trying again? Jayajit is not too happy with that. Let's have a replay. Let's watch the replay again to what the controversy here is.
So basically what happened is, I think JJ got blocked by the batter. That's why he couldn't catch the ball, and then he's not happy. Lots of overthrows in the last game for SKP Eagles. We saw that. That almost cost you all the victory last time round. I think maybe there needs to be a chat. Or is there a chat? You can let us know whether there's also an art of not throwing the ball too hard. Sometimes you have to realize that, especially on a skiddy surface. Is there any talk of that?
I think tempers are flying for no reason. You have to keep a calm head. You always want the umpire on your side, right? However neutral he may be. So no point in upsetting the umpire. Shortish, but not much room there. Played on towards long on. and Motwani very sensibly sends Abadia back. There's no need for the second here. You're comfortable in the run rate. So 23 required of 25. Like a cannonball shot, but Motwani times it perfectly, and that's 4 runs towards deep mid wicket.
This is an area where Akshat likes to target. Wasn't too short, but he picked it up quite nicely. Seen him hit quite a few boundaries in that zone. Races to 13 now. And even if the Eagles aren't going to win this one, they have to prolong it as much as they can. They don't want the net run rate to get into a bad position.
As per the current standings, Jayjeet pitched up but only plays it towards point. Manav Saraf feels it well. And that should... So he's continuing his spell here. So Imperial Reds are on top with 4 matches, 3 wins and 6 points and a net run rate of positive 0.23. Cosmic Warriors with 2 wins out of 4 matches. SKP Eagles also 2 out of 4. They're down to 3rd. And Sobisco Smashers and Heritage Tigers also on 4 points with 2 wins out of 4 matches. And he's bowled him there, the ball keeping low. And Abadia Junjwala does not time that well, goes under his bat. And that's the end of his innings. And keeping really low, very slow delivery. And didn't grab that well. And so a wicket there to Jayjeet, and 39 for 2 here for Heritage Tigers. 2 balls to go. 28 balls, 39 for 2. 18 required of 22. Mid-conference on what to do next, who to bowl next. And Harsh Bayani, a consistent match winner for his team, walks into play here. One of the highest bid players in the auction, went for almost 1,000 out of 2,000 points for his team. A great cricketer who's been playing over the years. And that is really nice of Mr. Sujit Arya to bring a bottle of water for his player. He is the co-owner of the Heritage Tigers team with his son Sailesh.
(39 of 28), 18 of 22 is required. Harsh and Akshat should see it through. But JJ trying to make a comeback for the Eagles with the ball. That one keeps low. Got to try and play on the front foot on this surface. Last ball for JJ. Harsh does play that on the front foot. They're going to take a quick single. Big mix up. Akshat, if he kept running, could have been there. That was probably not a single because they're not too keen on the quick ones. Catastrophic.
He is not happy. He is not happy. He doesn't like that. And Akshat was It was very, very loud and vocal in his no. And yeah, exactly. Why did he stop? He should have just tried to finish that. Sometimes luck favors you if you just are brave. Try and complete the run. And Harsh Sehgal joining Harsh Biani in the center.
It's a random ball. And you would like someone like Harsh Biani to be there, be sensible, pick it up. One wicket for the Eagles and something could change.
Yeah. Mayank has to just bowl with a cool head, no full tosses, no loose deliveries, because Harsh Sehgal will not spare those. Harsh Sehgal will always find slower balls more challenging. He likes the ball to come onto the bat. Down the leg side and a paddle shot there. And what was that? Terrible fielding there and 4 runs gifted. Nothing going right here for the Eagles. That was a very bad ball and a very interesting. I think he got a bit of an awkward bounce there. Probably not entirely Akash's fault. Probably the ball just rose in front of his face and he just about saved himself. And the ball went away towards the boundary. Mayank again. Again short. But just paddled away again. Manav Saraf drawing the ball there. Mayank to Harsh. Oh, lovely spin there. No ball called by the umpire. I wonder why. Nothing going right here for the Eagles. That was a brilliant delivery. Pitched outside off. Turned in sharply. And a free hit being announced by the umpire.
Similar delivery to the one Akshat got Yusuf with. Let's see if it was an overstep. Yes, it was. Good call by the ump.
His leap for the ball was too far late. And a big no ball. Inside edge. And that's the end of his over. And at the end of 35 balls, 40.
इस पल को मुमकिन करने के लिए अबीर ने पहले से ही शुरुआत कर दी थी। ये पल सच हुआ ये पल पलकों पे सूरज सा। और म्यूचुअल फंड से शुरुआत करना समझदारी की निशानी है। म्यूचुअल फंड
So change in bowling again. Alok Jain coming into bowl. He got a wicket of his first ball in the last match, but couldn't finish it off well. He was losing a bit of control. I think the important thing is to be consistent, to bowl 5 continuously good balls. SKP has many bowling options. Manav Saraf also can bowl well. So Alok to Harsh. And that's been struck hard, but fielded well in the long off region. Not exactly long off. Deep extra cover. 1 run there. Both the Harshes are in the middle. Harsh Sehgal and Harsh Bayani. Hope they're not too harsh on Alok. Yeah, you have to bowl at a good length here. Anything pitched up is in the big man's range. He can really smack it out of the park. Alok again. Beautiful delivery. Inside edge, running away towards fine leg. Really lucky there. Good ball there by Alok. 7 of 12 now. Well, they should try to get it into the last 5 balls to reduce the gap in the net run rate. You don't want to lose by a big margin here. This is the 5th and last match for both SKP Eagles and the Heritage Tigers. So it really matters what they do from here. Hit hard and well fielded there by Mayank. Just the 1 run. Six required of 11 now.
The Tigers will be wanting to finish this off now. Very good right run rate. You might see 3 teams on 6 at the end of this, so only 2 will go into the top 2, of course. Harsh comes on the wicket. He wanted to finish it off with a 6. We'll have to settle with the 4.
And that was... And I think there is a lot of moisture, a lot of dew, and that is making people lose the grip on the ball. And 4 runs there to Harsh. 55 for 3 after 40 balls. And just 2 runs required now.
क्या चल रहा है? क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट। बताना तेरा सीक्रेट। 100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं, स्मूथ लाइक बटर। ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
Wasim Aziz. And that's the end of the innings. That's the end of SKP Eagles league stage. And Heritage Tigers win this match comfortably with 9 balls to go. Harsh Sehgal. Pitched up delivery, swung, and 4 runs towards the point region. And SKP Eagles finished with 2 wins out of 5. And they would look to qualify for the next round. Shake hands all around between the Tigers and the Eagles. A few highlights from the match. First delivery and dropped. And that's the wicket.
Everybody's playing today.
Mankelani taking the catch of Wasim Aziz's bowling. Here, Kavin. And that was a chance for a return catch. Kavin to Akshar Motwani. Outside the off stump. Wide dig. And that was the 4 runs which went through Alok Jain.
You have to.
Motwani, can we have you over here, please? Akshar Motwani.